Exposed videos are far too often nowadays, with a bunch of people being exposed for liking I'm a little bit younger, especially with influencers and celebrities. Some good examples would be EDP, Epstein, and Diddy, of course. We all have our fair share of horror stories from the internet, but I want to come forward with a story that happened around my life. This brings me to today's subject, Mystic Zero. Hello everyone, Saiyan Sack here, back at it again with another banger video. Today is a heavy subject matter about my friend group's interaction with a groomer. I know that this is a subject that should not be poked fun at, and is a very serious crime, so if any of you watching have experiences like this and get triggered by it, please do not watch the rest of this video. That being said, let's just get into what even happened. Just a small disclaimer before I get into it. While I am posting this one video for awareness purposes, I will not be uploading this kind of content further. I am not a video essay YouTuber and will not be using this format after this video. It is important to me that this information gets released so that the public can see the disgusting things this man has done. But it will not be defining my channel moving forward. Once this video is over, it is back to the normal content expected of my channel. And thank you for understanding. And one more thing before I get into it, I could not hide the names of everyone involved in my friend group. I did blur out the names of the victims, but there is a video at the end that is almost impossible to blur out the names. So please, out of respect, do not harass anyone in this video. They have their own lives and their own opinions, and I do not wish them to be bombarded because of this situation. On October 2nd, 2022, a man of the name of Robert Alayman, aka Mystic Zero, who is currently of the age of 23, would make a Discord account. Around this time, he would create a group called the Mega Rave, where he would lead his friends that could connect through a game called Mega Man, and what other fandom they're into. I was not a part of this group, but I know someone who was, and he actually helped me get information for this video, Isaiah's Noob. Mystic would later join another group around April 6, 2023. I would join this group, but not until much later. But here, he would make friends and connections as an average man, someone who is seemingly wholesome and just working his way through life. Through these connections, he built himself up as a staple of his community. He became someone everyone trusted and respected. Around March 2024, he would join a server made by one of my closest friends, Pixel Plasma. Shout out, follow him on YouTube. And work closely with us on funny videos and just overall having a good time. Through all this though, he was secretly hiding his inner self. December 22, Mystic Zero would get into a relationship with a 15 to 16 year old girl on the game vrchat. He was 21 to 22 at the time, and there is no doubt that he knew the age of the girl because it was publicly known by everyone they knew. He and her would keep this relationship a secret until she was kicked from the group for reasons that will not be mentioned here. But a few months later, she would come out and talk about it to one of my closest friends, Isaiah's Noob. This man, Mystic, sent tons of messages to her, mostly talking about fornicating with her, and even sent some explicit photos to her. The pictures you see here are just some of the fucked up shit he said to her. And for safety reasons, I blurred out her name and any sensitive information like names, places, things, all like that. This is truly disgusting behavior, and I'm appalled by his actions. I don't know the specifics, but I believe she left him and is now living free from his control. Also, he would go after another girl who was around 17 and he was 22, which he didn't get far with, but is to show that he will go after a girl regardless of age. But as they say, you can't teach an old pony new tricks. So after this relationship, he would again get with another minor. Years later in 2024, he would meet a minor on the game vrchat again. This time, she actually lied about her age at the beginning, so he didn't technically know any better. But they still got together, while she said she was 17, and made it official a week later when she supposedly turned 18. They dated for a few weeks, and during this time, she came out to Mystic and told him that she was actually a minor that was 12 years old. Mystic, however, begged her to stay with him, and that it could be their secret. She would later try to come out about the matter, but Mystic beat her to the punch, admitting that she was a minor, but that he didn't know any better. He feigned ignorance. The picture here reads as follows.
This is hard to type out, and I know only a few people here know of it, but I have been through quite a bit, to say the least. To those who have kept quiet till I was ready, thank you all. I love you like family. For those who do not know, basically, I was played and I did not see and I could not tell at all, cause it's hard for me to see signs and I am oblivious to a lot of things. I was dating someone who some of y'all may know named blank. I don't know, but anyway she kicked it off and everything was fine. We had tiny complications, but it's just because I have a hard time understanding opinions and viewpoints. One day I hopped off VR cause she was sad and I just wanted to understand why, then a friend of a friend was comforting her and blank came out to me. She lied about her age, and she was not really who she said she was, and she was 12, and you can make the joke, I'm expecting it. I've already had it happen to me from another friend, but if you care please, just hold it in for a while. She lied cause of some bad people making her do these things that had her guardian's contacts, and I told her how to resolve it in a jiffy and I assume she did, but I told her I worry for her safety. The next few days, she kept saying she loved me still and all this, and I did not say anything other. Then let her know I don't hate her. But while she was saying this stuff, she was trying to get with my apprentice's brother, and I told Luna, who is my apprentice, and I unfriended blank on everything as well as a couple others who want to but don't want to make a scene. I wished her the best and told her that it's selfish for her to want me to be here while she is with someone, and I honestly felt sick to my stomach cause I did not want to be here anymore. Today I was really having terrible thoughts cause it was a lot of what if and buts, worry like she dies then I'ma honestly kill myself. But I'm okay, I'm still smiling. I hate that this happened and I feel whoever actually reads all of this does not nag me or joke on me. This happened to me in the past before, and I was very close to suicide. So respectfully, if anyone here wants more info we can talk, but just in private. All I ask is that everyone please unfriend her and don't send hate, she is hurting. I know it is dumb for me to say, but I should still have good intentions and wish her well in good faith.
He tried to use this excuse as a tactic to get us all to unfriend this girl and not to ask any further questions. In retrospect, after this event, we should have known better and done something to figure out the truth. While this next part isn't about this stuff with minors, it does go into the character of being manipulative and trying to get anything he wants. So, in between all of this, he would have a girlfriend who was older than him. Of course, she would be anonymous, but she would come to my friend's Isaiah's that Mystic is always asking her for sexual stuff, even after breaking up with each other. He still texts her sometimes to get some attention from his ex, which is usually sometimes sexual, and asking to meet. Of course, she has him blocked multiple times, but he finds ways to text her. But it doesn't end there. We also have another person who we'll call V, who has recorded evidence of Mystic admitting that he slept with a minor in a real life who he met in an 18+ server and didn't question it at the time. But she later admitted that she was 16, which, yes, she lied, but when it comes to online dating, you should always double check on ages, which he in fact did not do, as you will see in this next clip.
I'm thinking he's talking about me. I don't know. Look, I don't like when people talk about those things. Or when they joke about it. Or when they even mention that.
Why?
Ever. I hate it. I hate it so much. That was what started how I feel right now. And then what I went through with everything else just added on to it. That did not heal me. That was more than just a punch in the gut. It was just the icing. So when Sack jokes about it, especially when Milk fucking jokes about it, which is rare, he never has. He respectfully, he'll stop. You don't know how much that hurts. All right. I don't expect you to do that, but don't. All right, nobody. Mercy already fucking had a pep talk with Morgan. And Mercy, I told him too. Just don't be joking about those things.
Wait, who was? I know you don't like talking about it, but who was Alexei again?
Um. I met a girl. Her name was and she was hitting 18. And we kicked it off slow and steady, and it was great. She met everyone. We got along. It was perfect. Like she was everything I wanted. We had a falling out. She jail baited me. It wasn't real.
Jail? What's jail baiting?
She lied about her age.
She did?
Yep. Yeah, she did. She did, and said it was a whole other story.
Mm. Wait, how old was she actually if she wasn't actually hitting 18?
She was 12.
Uh, oh.
I was
Oh,
jail baited
Jesus.
into dating a 12-year-old because she lied, and I felt like a fucking monster. Felt
How
disgusting.
how did you find out? Like, did she tell you?
Yep, because a friend made her tell her, or made her tell me. And then that friend proceeded to get caught distributing child porn.
Wait, but when she
And then
told you, what did you like leave her immediately?
I sat there and I just wasn't shocked. I didn't even know what to say. I told her I'd pray for her to be better. The reason I stayed, not together with her, to stay in her life, is because I knew she did it to me. It was not her first rodeo. The reason I don't like thinking about is because I thought it was real. And because that happened to me IRL, and I lost everything.
Wait, IRL?
And I didn't know.
Wait, what happened to IRL?
I
I
told you.
forgot. I have
I,
goldfish memory mistake. I'm sorry.
I don't, oh man. Okay. It was just, we were together for 5 years. It was always on and off, but we're always just, we had it strong. Girl came into my life. Wasn't even joke bait. I just assumed she was, because at the time I was like, what? Fucking like, I was like 21. Yeah. Yeah. And then, things happened. Told her age. Told my friends. I didn't know. And, called me. Said she didn't even know who I was anymore. What do you want? I'm schizophrenic. I swear I thought I heard something there. Dude. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about this anymore, dude. I'm not gonna talk about this anymore. I'm not gonna talk about this anymore. I'm losing my mind. God damn, I
Wait,
swear I thought I heard
wait, so
something
you didn't know her age? Like, at all?
there. That's the thing. The server was only adults. So I would have assumed she was 18 because in her thing it said 18. She lied. The thing being her bio.
Mm-hmm.
What wasn't even 18? She said it was 19 too. Again, I was 21, so it was a long time ago. If I'm correct. I always have full goldfish memory too, but I don't like thinking about those things. I try to forget. I swear I thought I heard something behind me. I'm not joking.
Wait, what you hear behind you? Like, huh? Are you okay, Mystic?
No, no, I'm not okay. I'm not. Oh, okay. Look, just Long story short, all my IRL friends and friends from afar, somewhat, they figured out.
Hmm.
Told a whole different story. They were gonna come to my house. They give me threats. They didn't. They knew I was armed, not just with swords. Tried to kill myself, but vrchat saved me.
The reason he was so comfortable sharing this information to V was because he tried to get with V and just use her like the others before her, and has made it very apparent by sending money and flirting with her, which she did not like, and has made that clear many times. There are more he tried this with, such as K, who also went through similar stuff as V, and his ex-girlfriend, and who knows, maybe there's more out there and we just haven't seen. Now, with all this evidence, we actually did confront Mystic about his deeds. I recorded this myself and showed the most important parts. It ran for about 45 minutes, so I tried to shorten it to just what is needed for context.
Mystic, now you're tired, but this requires your full attention.
What?
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. What's up?
So, we are fully aware of something that don't know if it's true or not, but with everything that's happened, with the stuff I see that is out there now, and I'm willing to take all the fucking blame if it's not. But if you be so kind, Ivy.
What's happening?
Just look at the screen, dude.
Just it's all frisky as fuck.
Yes. So there's this.
No, is it bad?
Oh Lord. Oh.
I've been made aware of this.
Yeah, that was. Oh
The fuck are you?
man. Oh
Hi.
no.
This was made full aware to be. I won't say who.
I know you're fine. This is.
I want you to explain this, because
I.
obviously
That's
we
the
want
thing.
your side.
No, I don't. Look. I. I don't even know.
We
I
just
don't
want
even
your
know
side,
if I
bro.
can look at it.
That's it.
I.
We've heard their
I
side. Now
don't.
we want yours.
Don't know what's happening though. But during that time, it was also a little bit on her end as well because she kept pulling me aside into worlds. I will take full
Indeed.
responsibility. I will not put the blame on her entirely. That was a long time ago because she kept talking to me like that. It was not
Indeed.
me that initiated anything. Okay, you can say what you want. Please do not show me the rest of those. I do not want to see those. Can you please take those off the screen? Don't want to see that. Please. That's not me. Okay? I'm done with that. All of that. Can you please take that off the screen? I do not want to see that.
Alright,
Can you please take
tough.
that off?
Take it off. Let's put another picture. Put the super
Please.
bed back up.
Jesus. Can you please take it off the screen?
Oh my fucking god. Anyways, no matter.
If I could tell you alone, I would like to, but this isn't. This is bad.
Look,
I I
the only reason
don't.
look, the only reason I'm doing this is because I want your side, to be honest. Like everyone here needs to hear your side, not just me. Like
I
obviously,
don't
you
really
know,
know what to tell you. I am in shock because that was like a long. I feels like so long ago. I memories a blur. Everything I usually tell, I try to remember so hard of, and I've told you that before. With
indeed,
spades, it was weird. It was really weird. I don't know why I had those things in my head or mine or anything. I don't like thinking about that. But to be honest, no. That was something that led on day after day because she was like coming to me talking about everything. And I was there. I didn't really know how to tell those things or do those things or afraid to say no. I will not sound like a total asshole trying to be like, "Fuck you, Mister. You totally could have." I didn't know. I didn't know. That's look like all that, all that. That was not the first time. For some reason, this always happens to me. Okay,
I believe you on that, to be honest, because I've
dude.
seen it. But
I don't. I'm terrible. I am terrible for it. I'm not gonna make excuses. It keeps happening. That's why I keep telling people to stop fucking joking because I hate it so much. I hate it so much. I don't want this. Like people act like I want this. I was sick in the head, man. I don't. I don't. Why do you think I'm alone? Why do you think I don't want to be around all the time? And if I care about anyone, it's my VR kids at that point. I don't want any of that. I'm done. I didn't. I
yeah,
tried to just be better because I hated it. I hated that part of me. I do not have any excuse for it. I'm sorry. You had to
yeah,
say
there's a
that.
different image right now. I don't know if you
Not
see that or not,
no.
but
You know what
there
I
is a
mean.
different.
You know what I mean without
I
me
know.
there.
Yeah,
That's yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
Because
but
obviously there's her, and then there's the other one, which
I
I
don't
don't
want
think
to
you want to
see
hear her name either.
anything. No, I don't because I'm done.
No.
I don't. I'm not gonna make excuses. I don't want to see this. I don't because that's not. I'm done. I
Okay.
don't. I
All right. Out
cannot.
of out of the respect for you coming out and not making excuses, and the respect that Pixel, Ari, and Herman have for you, I will not do that to you. As much as the rest of us probably here want to. I'm gonna respect you for at least coming up and saying you admit that shit, that you're not gonna make any excuses and all that. So I'm not gonna do that to you. But
I'm not.
the consequences for us, well, some of us here, anyways, is that, well, for me, actually, you know what? I'm gonna let Milk have the stage now because he's the one who's been talking to you for a long time, and I think whether or not he wants to have this one-on-one or in
I
front of
would
everyone
rather
is
have
totally up to him.
one-on-one with Milk. I
Nah,
can't do
bro.
this to you, bro. You know I can't do
Nah,
this to
bro.
you,
We
bro.
gotta. All right, look. On some real shit though. There's a lot of people who not only put their trust in you and shit, and like people like Herman and all this other stuff, and seeing everybody who saw the fucking evidence and shit, bro. You
I
know how devastated they were. Some people fucking cried over you, dude. Like, do you know how bad that is, bro? Do you know how many people put their heart into you? It's disappointing, bro. Like actually, and like, so like, bro, I never thought it would even come to this. I never thought you would even say shit like that. And you said that was what, the past you or some shit? With that whole Ace thing, bro.
No, I'm
Bro,
sorry.
dude, there's literal
I'm,
screenshots of you with Maxie, man.
I
Sticking with
don't want to
her,
even
bro.
get there.
No, we've seen it, bro. This
I
isn't past you.
know.
This is present.
Listen,
Like what? How? You can't
I
just say you're sick in the head and do shit like that, bro. You had full thought of doing that shit, bro.
Milk. I swear, I just want. It wasn't. Look, I don't want anything. I'm not looking for anything. It just follows me. I promise. I'm not trying to
It
be
doesn't
like
fall, bro. You make that
I
choice. You're an
I need.
adult, bro. You're an
I
adult.
You are
These are
22 years
kids.
old. You should be knowing what you're
I
doing by now.
Ivy. Don't gang up on him. Don't gang up on him. Don't gang up on him.
One at a
Don't gang up on
time,
him.
one at a time.
Herman, please no.
Bro,
Herman.
One at a
you're
time,
an
man. One
adult,
at a
Let
time.
him
man.
have it.
You have all the
I know.
choices to make. Ace,
Don't gang up on
she
him.
pulled you aside because she cared about you. She looked up to you, and you fucking preyed on her, dude. Maxie, just because she lied about her age, you continue to be weird with her, even after knowing that. I don't care if you threw her on the bus after, bro. You still were, bro. You literally asked for titty pics, nigga, nudes. Like, what is wrong with you, bro? Like, you make me uncomfortable.
Milk,
You
I'm
literally
sorry.
make me uncomfortable, bro.
I'm
And I put my whole trust in you, bro. You know you helped me. You helped me. You helped a lot of fucking people. And now you're just turning your back because you're being a shit person. You're being a fucking weirdo.
I'm not doing. No,
Why, bro? Like how?
I-
How did it? What the fuck is your problem?
Milk, I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know.
I'm being honest. And you know I'm honest with these things. I don't want to do these things.
You're
Even in
23 years
VR,
old. You have a
Milk,
choice. You have a choice. You're 23 years old.
Let him speak.
Milk, look, I promise you, I'm telling you the truth. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't.
Right.
I'm scared.
So you're just sick in the head.
I don't know whenever, but probably after this. But for me, at this point, I don't even know what to say myself, right? Like,
I say
what
this,
everyone
I'm
said,
sorry.
basically just.
I don't. I'm
Honestly,
sorry.
bruh.
Hold on. Let him have this. Have this.
I'm not gonna make any speeches. You were there when I really needed you that night. There's not really any remorse from probably any of y'all. None of y'all.
Funny enough,
know.
some people actually are still willing to give you a chance.
I'm not doing anything. I even told you I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in this game. I'm not. I just wanted help. I need help. I've been trying to be alone. You know this. I fall asleep. I don't. I don't. I'm sorry.
And I needed you, bro. And I needed you a lot. I don't know, but I
say
needed
that,
you, bro.
dog. I say it, please.
No,
What?
because you don't deserve this, bro. Because I had your back like everyone else, right? You've had my back. I trusted your back, and you trusted mine, and that's always been, you know. And then court date comes up, yo. I admitted to you that I made some mistakes, and that, you know, some things were not meant to happen, but I couldn't forgive you for literally spilling out everything about me. Like, not everything, but spilling out like the things I kept to you, man. Like nonchalantly, just because you were angry. I could like to me I was like hurtful, like I don't know. And then it was more hurtful when everyone else just like left, and mostly everyone, I should say everyone. Jaja was probably the only one that stuck by my side. And then I figured out like a few minutes later, everyone's taking a fucking group ass picture in the fucking fucking optimized box, and they were all on your side. No one was with me, but Jaja. I was left alone to fucking rot, basically, because I apparently wasn't fair, even though I felt like I was twisting my words and everything like this, just because you you weren't being treated fairly. I don't know where you get off being like that, but I apologize to you, and you know that I fucking talked to you and everything. I felt like your apology was like not as sincere as mine was trying to be, and that's why I've I don't know. I just when this came out, I just didn't have any words, man. Like I wasn't like, oh, I knew this, or oh, like this and that. Like I didn't believe it. None of us did. You can ask like everyone here. No one fucking believed me when I fucking heard about this and talked about this. No one fucking believed me until I went looking, and then I found it. Was it credible? Fucking, I don't know. At that, I feel like it was because I was like, this nigga Mystic has been day one, along with Dark and Paradox and Tina. They've always been fucking day one with me, and you were too at one point. And then and then it just all fell apart after everything I've seen. And I don't know. This is I don't know. As much as I wanted this, I can't anymore. I wanted to yell. I wanted to scream. Fucking just demoralizing. But I'm not gonna do that because you know what? After this entire week, I felt that, if I do that, I I demoralize myself. I become the very thing I don't want to be. And you know what? That's yeah. I was gonna let this be brutal as fuck. Everyone just to rip into you. But I didn't want to do that anymore. That was the original plan, just let everyone rip into you. But you know what? I didn't want to do that. because it didn't feel right. And these people also mostly didn't want that. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna let everyone rip it to you. If they want to have their one-on-ones now, they will. But I'm just saying for myself and the behalf of others that have spoken to me and have confided their messages into me, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I am no longer your friend. I don't know. I just can't be friends with you anymore. Maybe these others will, but for me, it's over, man. I gave you another chance after that fucking thing you did to me back in this court. I gave you another chance because I was like, this again, Mystic is a friend. Maybe it was just a fit of anger, and I should have also considered that it was probably just mostly anger talking, not you, because that's what happened with me. I let sadness go over my thoughts and anger too, and I became bitter, and then I let it go, and I think you let it go too, because we had our heart to heart. But then, yeah, and the second chance I gave was just thrown out again, and I don't know. But for me, it's for me especially, it's over. I no longer want to have anything to do with you anymore, and that's just me. But I give you the respect of letting you answer for yourself and explain, and that's the last bit of it I give. I don't know what you want to do from here from now on, but I just hope it's not around me, and I just hope it's not around others that don't want to have any communication with you. It's over. It's over. You were a great friend, but like the other said, you turned back. You became you were the shield. You saved all of us, but you became the sword, and can no longer tolerate the slashes. I
I'm
can't.
sorry. I'm really
I don't
sorry,
want to hear
Isaias.
I don't want an apology, man. It's over. There's no universe where I accept it anymore. But
I know.
you know what? At least you're saying it. At least you're not being a shit and just saying take it or anything. I'll give you that. But for me, it's over. I have nothing left to say.
Honestly, bro, like everybody
Dude,
looked up to you, man. Like seriously,
I I
they
swear.
all loved you. Seriously, they all loved you. Look, look at them. They're all once your friends. They loved you. Or to protect them, man.
I'm sorry, dude.
Seriously.
Risky. Oh
This is the
Mystic,
no.
last one.
Yeah,
I'm
Oh
so
my god, bro.
pixel.
yeah. I know, Mystic. I know. I'm like, it's just I'm
I
not the type of
I
guy who. I mean, I'm not gonna rip into you. I'm not. I wouldn't say
I'm
I'm
sorry.
like mad. I know. I don't think you're the scum of the earth, Mystic. But what you did, it was someone who was the scum of the earth would do that. But I'm not. I know you're just. Man, my thoughts were more organized earlier. I'm trying not to like break down because I'm trying to like get these thoughts out before I don't. Okay, but Mystic,
I know. I'm sorry.
like you did some things. You did some very made some very poor choices, but it's just after all this is done, like I just want you to like I just want you to not don't do anything you might regret and like just I wouldn't say seek therapy, that's kind of like a cliche, like get someone else to fix your problems, but I just want you to improve after this, man. I want you to think about what you've done really. I want you to look back, maybe share your apologies to the people that need it. I really think you should apologize if you haven't already, and just let people know. Like, I want you to collect your thoughts first. You don't have to rush into anything tonight. I want you to take some time after this and reflect on everything. Take your time and just. I want to make this as right as possible. I want you to make this as right as possible. I'm happy you didn't deflect and put blame on anyone else. I'm proud of you on that,
No,
Mystic. Because yeah,
no, I wouldn't
yeah,
blame anyone. I
I
wouldn't.
know, I know. I'm
I'm
proud of you
so
for that.
sorry. I'm
Yeah,
so sorry.
and yeah, you
Pixel,
you
I'm so
helped a lot of
sorry,
people,
Pixel.
Mystic.
I don't.
Pixel, I'm so sorry. I have all people. I didn't want to let you down. You took
I
me
know,
in at a really
man.
dark time. I'm sorry. Pixel, I'm sorry.
I don't know if it's right to.
I'm sorry.
I want
I'm
to.
so sorry.
I don't know what to say.
I know.
really
I know.
don't.
Dude.
Because I don't want to be rude to you, but
I know.
it might take some time. I'll probably,
Dude,
I'll
this
probably
is.
come to terms and maybe forgive you at some
That's
point.
not
But
the
I just
right thing
want.
to do, Pixel. You know
No,
it
not
isn't.
like no. I don't want to. I'm not gonna say your actions were good. I'm never gonna say what you did was good and
No.
that's acceptable. That's not what I meant
No.
by forgiving.
No,
I just
they
meant
weren't.
that. Like, I don't want you to think that everyone else just hates you and like you're a horrible human being and that you suck and that you're terrible. Like, I know some people are probably never gonna talk to you again, and I know some people are probably think very negative things about you. I'm not gonna say that what they think is wrong or anything. I'm just saying that you're not the worst person,
I
Mystic. You're not. Yeah,
sure as hell feels like it, doesn't it?
yeah. I know. I know. You did good things.
Oh,
I'm not
man.
trying to. I just want you to
Something's
remember
pissing
that,
me
Mystic.
off.
You've like you talked more out of
Oh,
suicide
man.
more times than I don't even know. I wasn't even there for all of them. You help people. I just want you to remember that, Mystic. So if you ever
Right.
just don't, I don't want you to do anything stupid. Okay? You help people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do care about more. Oh man, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Where's Mort? Where's my son?
He didn't.
He's
Should
not.
I?
He's not gonna see you,
He
bro.
decided to
He's
not
not
come
gonna talk
today.
to you.
He decided to not come at all.
Yeah. He. It was his choice.
He's blocking
I
you
think
after
so.
this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If you have anything more, let's actually say it now. Actually, like your
Yeah.
final piece. Say your final piece. Right?
I have something to say.
I don't. I just look up, Mystic. Just do. Just improve. Just improve.
Okay.
I wish I could say better things, but my head's not in the right best space right now.
Listen, dog, listen. I'm not gonna say anything too crazy. I'm not gonna use any bad language. I just want you to listen to me, alright? Just listen to me. I know we didn't talk much.
He's a friend of mine.
I know we haven't had the strongest relationship. I just know you through these guys. But I just want you, I'm not trying to copy Pixel, honestly. Just I want you to understand, like, what you did was wrong, okay? You have to understand that no matter what people say, no matter what people do, you gotta pay the consequences for your actions, man. There's gonna be people who are gonna block you, including us, man. We think what you did was unacceptable. Understand that, and whoever you may meet after this point, think about this exact moment. Think about everything that you've done and think, you know what? That was one of the worst decisions I've ever met, and I'm never, ever gonna do that again. I want you to bounce back from this, okay? I know there's people gonna absolutely, I don't care who hates your guts. I don't care who wants to see you dead. I understand this is people you hurt, and that's unacceptable, and that should never happen. But honestly, I want the best for you. And like what Pixel said, cheesy, like therapist line, I want you to bounce back from this. I want you to go later on in life with better relationships, treating people in a genuine, amazing manner. Not the way you treated whoever you did, okay? Because that's not cool. That'll never be cool. And we don't support that. From the little I've known you, I know you're a nice guy, okay? But what you did was not right. It's disgusting. It's gross. But I want you to bounce back from this, okay? I forgive you, but pay the consequences for your actions, okay? Forgiveness and acceptance are different. I forgive you. As a person, I forgive you. Because we all do things wrong. But this is far. And you gotta pay, and you gotta deal with this, man. But I hope whatever goes on later in your life, it'll be better. You'll be a million times better person after this point, okay? Understand that. That's my view on it. I want you to bounce back from this, okay, man?
I'm doing my best, Novi.
That's all we can do, man. Come on. Just never forget this moment, alright? That's unacceptable what you did. Do better. Come on now. You're better than this.
Mister, I don't feel like yelling at you right now. I do truly believe what you did was fucking shitty. And I do believe that if you really were sorry, you wouldn't have done it multiple times. Ace, Maxie, and then you kind of sexually harassed Ivy a little bit. I feel like if you genuinely were sorry, you wouldn't have done that many times. But let me tell you what you could do if you really want to prove that you really are sorry. Okay, I'm gonna give you some tips here, man. All
All right,
right?
son. I swear to God, if it's what I think it is.
No. It's okay.
Isaiah,
It's
shut
okay.
up.
Alright.
Shut
Don't
up.
be bad.
Arson,
Don't be
go.
bad. If
Gotcha.
you really feel remorse for the things that you've done, right? I feel for you, and if you think you're sick in the head for all this, which obviously that's not an excuse, but if you really want to improve on what you've done, if you really want to prove that you're sorry, I think both, like, for the people you've affected, the people who, I don't want to say betrayed because that's a little bit much, you know what I mean? I feel it'd be good for you to go ahead.
I feel like I did betray everyone that I knew.
Yeah. Well, in a way, yes. I'm not going to directly say that because obviously there's some people here who don't want to believe that or they want to forgive you. Like, I know Herman, like, this entire time is just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to put it in words. I'm not like shitting on you, Herman, but every single time someone's spoken, he's been advocating for you, right? I think personally, if you really want to show you're sorry, you really want to improve on everything that's going on, I think you should definitely take a long break from VR. Improve on your life a bit. I don't want to say get help because that's very cliche, but just work on yourself. Think of why you keep doing this. What's the root of this? And just get it together a little bit. Taking a break from VR, I believe, would truly help you because one, a lot of your friends are kids. Two, more who you call your son is, what was he, like 16, 15?
15.
Right?
16, yeah.
15. Yeah, he's 15.
16.
16, gotcha. He's
16.
16
My
and
bad,
you're
sorry.
like 22, 23. And you're a grown-ass man doing this. That doesn't sound like a very good influence on Mort, do you think? I think just you... Go ahead.
I did it because he came into my life asking for help. I went out of my way, yeah, but I didn't like seeing him hurt. I didn't like that. No one did. None of us did. She didn't. He asked me if I recently talked to Pixel. Or not Pixel. Well, Pixel asked me if I talked to Mort. But, I mean, I did it because he was one of the first. I didn't want to let him down. And I feel like
You did what to not let him down? What did you do amongst all of your... Okay, gotcha. But obviously all the things that you've done are not helping him, and they're not going to. I truly think that if you just take time off of VR, just kind of recuperate a little bit, go outside, because this ain't good. You can't be doing this, man. You cannot be doing this. That's like, you're a little too horny, man. I've read those messages, man.
I don't
You
want
need
to
to...
think about this.
I know you don't, but I'm telling you. I think you should just take a break from anything online for a while, truly live life, just live life peacefully. I think you should stay away from kids, maybe women a little bit too, because the Ivy shit kind of was a little, all right? And another thing, okay? All right, you know how I help run that Mega Man community? And you come in there sometimes. No. I don't ever want to see you with those ever again. We cannot be having that, all right? I genuinely hope you improve. I genuinely hope you get better. Just please don't make a fourth mistake. Please don't repeat the same mistake for a fourth time. Please and thank you. Because this is like, what, three counts? 2 counts pedophilia, 1 count sexual harassment. All 3 of those still inadequate to fucking, like, sexual shit. Unwanted sexual shit. Alright? Dick pictures, yeah. I think you need to... Alright? I genuinely hope you improve. I genuinely hope all of this stops. But I really think you should probably take a break from anything online for a long while. If you really are sorry, and you really want to prove that you are sorry, I think that's probably something that you should do. Alright. Understand? Anything else you want to say before I leave? No? Okay, good.
And with those final words being spoken, I unadded the man I once called my friend Mystic Zero. After all that, most of us caught contact with him and haven't heard from him since. He really should get help, and I hope he listens to what we had to say to him. Side note, as of making this video, he has changed his name to Zero. Here's a picture of his profile. And if you do see him, just report him, don't engage with him, because he likes the attention and shouldn't get it. As a last statement, I just want to say that if anything like this has ever happened to anyone watching this, speak out. Don't stay silent. Find help in your friends and family who you trust, because stuff like this shouldn't go unpunished. That being said, that's all for this video, and remember to stay safe out there. Sack out. Because stuff like this shouldn't go unpunished. That being said, that's all for this video, and remember to stay safe out there. Sack out.
Damn, that shit was so ass. I can't believe crazy people like that exist. Tails, did you know this? Just goes to show the dangers of the internet, Sonic. How about we watch something else? Good idea, Tails. I got dibs on a remote. Hey! No.
Zelda!
Link!
Oh boy, smooching time!
Nope. 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 Ah, this one's good.